Good evening. My name is Isha Kasavaraju, and I'm a sophomore at the Bowl School and alumni of Youth Leadership Jacksonville class of 2024. 20 years ago, my parents went to a gynecology appointment as young, new parents excited for the upcoming birth of their son, my older brother. There was a compassionate, caring doctor who took care of both my parents through that new, exciting, and nervous time. My mom will never forget the kindness and still tells me about that doctor. This story can be shared by the 9,016 babies and their families that Dr. Wade Barnes has delivered in his career. For decades, Dr. Barnes has been taking care of not just mothers and babies, but also students, educators, families, and women all over Northeast Florida. Last month, I was honored to sit at his kitchen table and discover more about Dr. Barnes, and to be here tonight to share some of what I learned. Growing up in Atlanta, Dr. Barnes was raised by his mom and dad, a teacher and government attorney, who instilled in him a great love of education. He played 5 sports: football, baseball, basketball, golf, and tennis. In school, he was a student body president and a lover of math and science, and just wishes he could say the same about English class. His love of school and football carried him to become a Georgia Tech Yellow Jacket, with a desire to become a dentist. In his first football game, though, he broke his leg in 6 places, which ended his football career. But this injury did not deter him from remaining involved, and as he served as student activities director for the remainder of his college journey. Since graduating Georgia Tech, he worked to bring the next generation of students to Georgia Tech by recruiting and interviewing potential students, sounding thousands of reference letters, and starting several scholarships with his wife. He has also been the Georgia Tech club leader of Jacksonville since 1976. After graduating from Georgia Tech, he continued on to medical school at the Medical College of Georgia and fell in love with gynecology. In Jacksonville alone, he's delivered more than 9,000 babies, singing each one of them happy birthday the moment they were born. He is also a proud alum of Leadership Jacksonville program, which he says was the greatest thing that happened to him. In addition to being a member of the class of '95, he was honored to be the board president in 1998. He has served the Florida State College of Jacksonville in many capacities since 1995 and became a trustee emeritus in 2016. His service to the community has garnered him awards from the Boy Scouts of America, Baptist Medical Center, Rotary, and the Office of the State Attorney General. Over time, his patients and families became the world to him. So, when a patient approached him to say help with the Women's Center of Jacksonville, he could not say no. Working with the Women's Center of Jacksonville, Dr. Barnes has helped to reduce the number of unreviewed sexual assault cases to 0 in Jacksonville. And he still works weekly to review cases. He proudly serves without pay as the medical director of the Sexual Assault Forensic Exam Program. This program serves as the Certified Rape Crisis Center for Duval, Baker, and Nassau counties, and he has been volunteering there for 10 years. To top off his outstanding career, Dr. Barnes is also an avid reader, traveler, a wedding minister, and he and his wife Nancy have a 50% win rate at the community trivia competitions. Most importantly, he is dedicated to his family and has 3 children and 2 stepchildren, some of whom are here tonight. Jacksonville is so lucky to have a leader like Dr. Barnes, who has impacted our community in so many positive ways. All the work he has done seems less like work, but rather opportunities to serve those around him and pay forward the opportunities he has earned and been given. As you heard in the video, a high school counselor once told him he was not smart enough for Georgia Tech. This moment and so many others can stand as proof to why they were wrong. Dr. Barnes has proved to be an intelligent, thoughtful, benevolent leader who can teach lessons of hard work and compassion to everyone sitting in this room. As a student, I cannot say how grateful I am to have met Dr. Barnes. His work inspires me as I start on this journey of leadership and learning. And his passionate words about life will continue to drive me for years to come. He is a man that Jacksonville will forever be grateful for. Progress and service are the two words that make up the Georgia Tech School motto, and they are two words that define the work of Dr. Barnes. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Wade Barnes on this honor.